Well, hello VC. I thought I'd get an early start in August rather than grow to 50 or so albums like I did in July before I tried to even do a flip video of them. Not too many this time, not even 20 I don't think for the first couple of weeks of August. But we'll start off with Bijou by Woody Herman. It's another jazz album from 1957. And Jackie Gleason, Music, Martinis and Memories from 1964, another smooth jazz album. I'm guessing country since it's a Gene Autry album called You Are My Sunshine from 1966. And a Tommy Dorsey and his orchestra presenting, oops, I got it backwards. I got them out of order, oh no. Okay, it's Tommy Dorsey and his orchestra. The album's called Sentimental. It's from 1973 and it's a jazz album, and it was definitely out of order. Next came Sunfighter by Paul Kantner. Yeah, Paul Kantner and Grace Slick. I used to have this album way back in the day, and I finally picked up another copy. It's a 1971 Psych album. And here's the Tommy Dorsey album that should have been earlier. Tommy Dorsey Presents Tommy Dorsey, a 1971 jazz big band album. And Burt Bacharach, The Renaissance. It's a Bacharach Baroque. It's a 1973 pop album. Used to watch all the Ned Funicello, Frankie Avalon Beach Blanket movies, so I was pretty happy to find something by Frankie Avalon. 16 of his greatest hits. And classical Leonard Bernstein doing Bolero. Now this is not a normal version of the Bolero. It's done on the Moog synthesizer. So that should be an interesting listen to when I get around to it finally. And this guy was great. Father Guido Narducci, or Sarducci, a wonderful comedy actor at a comedy album from 1980. And John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Double Fantasy album came my way. It's a 1980s rock album. And a band I never heard of before until another fellow mentioned it. He picked up one on his video, and then one fell into my lap. It's a band called Orpheus. This is their second album, Orpheus 2. It's a 1981 jazz funk album. And when you get one Frankie Avalon album, another one falls into your lap almost right away. This is Frankie Avalon's Greatest Hits, 1981 pop album. And then we're going into a few comedy albums. Well, this one's by Barry Diamond called Fighter Pilot Live. It's got a warning sticker on the front that you may have to be an adult to listen to this album. The language may or may not get quite coarse. And another comedy album from 1987 by Ben Elton called Motormouth. It's a sort of a half a gatefold. It's a UK comedy album. And okay, the album's called Bears. It's a self-titled album called The Bears from 1987, and it's flagged as being a rock new age album. Okay, it's on the IRS label. I probably can't see that. It was actually sleeved not badly, but I hate the kind of sleeve it's in, so that's going straight in the garbage. And then a pop electronic album called Two. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a female band. I pretty well picked it up because it looked clean and I liked the cover. What can you do? And they were from 1987, and this album by Haywire, Don't Just Stand There, is also from 97. This one is a pop album. And I just heard from another fellow on the internet that these guys are still touring locally. And about the only album I've picked up that's actually new was Queen A Night at the Opera. This one is a half-speed mastered, and it's nicely embossed and whatnot. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm hoping it's actually a good pressing. And well, that's it for August so far. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and see you around in the tube thing. Bye bye.